Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Mark Loeffler Experience. Today I'm going to be talking to you about buy, renovate, rent, refinance, and redo. Okay, this is an example of something that one of our clients has done in the last couple weeks, and they got this done. So I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity. Now guys, anybody watching in the States or anything, this is a Canadian example. I think you actually have a better opportunity to do this in the States or some other places, as your lending rules are way different than ours, and you can get more free money. Anyways, here we go. So buy, renovate, refinance, or as people call it, BRRRR. Okay? So let's just, for this example, we bought a house in a place called St. Catharines, Ontario, $300,000. Okay, it's a bungalow, and the upstairs was okay. It needed about $10,000 worth of work. Okay, so the numbers on this, we put 20% down, so $60,000. So we put $60,000 down, okay? And again, rental costs for the upstairs was about $10,000. And the basement renovation cost us $60,000. All right, so right now we have a mortgage on this property of $240,000. And once that little cleanup of the upstairs was done, we rented that for $1,600. Okay, and now that we have a fully built out 2-bedroom basement apartment, we're getting $1,400 in rent. So our total investment was $130,000. Well, and we probably had about $5,000, or probably about $10,000 in closing costs. So let's just add that, because we all know we have to pay closing costs. So let's just use 140. I always like to overestimate and over-deliver. So we're in for $140,000. So we went ahead and we bought this property at $300,000. Our down payment is $60,000, which gives us a $240,000 mortgage, right? Mortgage. We spent $10,000 on renovating upper unit, which is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. We spent $60,000 doing the basement. And that's, now we have a legal 2-unit property, and then closing costs, $10,000. Okay, so if you're all with me still, awesome, congratulations. So basically what now we're gonna do is we're gonna refinance it. So we've rented it, so we bought it, we renovated it, we rented it, and now we're on to refinance. So the refinance, the appraisal came in at $480,000. Okay, so $480,000, and we got 80% of that. So 80% is, geez, I need a calculator for this. Anyways, 80% of that is 320. Plus 80% of that is 64, so 384,000. All right, so if you think about this, our total investment is we have a $240,000 mortgage. We have, which plus our $60,000 investment, down payment, right? That we're paying back, $10,000 to renovate the upstairs, $60,000 for the basement renovation, $10,000 in closing costs. So our total is $380,000. So we just got $384,000 in cash back. So literally we have nothing in this property. We have $0 in this property. We actually made $4,000 renovating this property and doing this within 6 months. So not only did we make $4,000 cash in our jeans, which by the way is not taxable because we've not sold the property. We put $4,000 cash in our pockets while paying ourselves back $140,000. We have no money in this property. Let's look at the return on investment that we get here, guys. So $140,000 invested. We get reappraised at $480,000. Right? So, and we got $384,000. So we made $4,000 in cash. Plus we got equity of $96,000. We made $100,000 profit on our $140,000 in 6 months, and we still own a property. Now just let that sink in for a minute. On an annualized return, we do that twice a year. Now we're adding $200,000 a year to our net worth, and it hasn't cost us $1 out of our pocket. What is that worth? If you're doing this with $140,000 and you're getting $200,000 per year, that's a return of 140% per year. This is why so many people talk about the buy, renovate, rent, refinance, redo strategy. Because in my opinion, this is the fastest way to build wealth that you will find. Now you still own a property that is still going to give you a return on your equity. I'll do that in another video. Yet, honestly, this is why I think this is the fastest way to build wealth. And I look forward to you guys, again, smashing the like button, comment below if you want to see more. Just tell me what you guys want. I'm happy to pontificate and share what I have in my head. And if I don't know, maybe I'll bring on some guests. I mean, we're in COVID-19 world, so maybe we can do some Zoom calls with some of my buddies who I hang out with, and we can go there. And I know that I told you guys I would update you on rents that I received for April 1st. So we actually had a better rent month than we typically do. We had 5 people out of 180 not pay full rent, and they paid half rents, and we have a deal with them. We just worked with them to work through a plan that to make them whole. I mean, we're happy to do it. They're great tenants. They always pay on time. We're happy to help them out in this time. So patience is the key here. Work with your fellow people. We'll get stuff done. We'll get deals done. And you know what? I'm happy to keep doing these videos if you guys enjoy them. We'll talk to you guys in the next one.